The thing that keeps grabbing me is that I'm gonna be within inches of my husband's liver. There's something that's still alive of his. That's awesome to me because one of the things I miss most is, besides hearing his voice, is touching him. So my husband, he had been suffering from rheumatoid arthritis over the last 7 or 8 years. It had just come on and it was aggressive. And so his body was kind of breaking down. They just were having trouble treating him. We didn't think death was imminent. My daughter stayed there. She was gonna stay till later in the evening, but she noticed he wasn't doing so well, like things started happening. She texted me and said, get to the hospital. And when we got there, they just called us in a room and said he was gone.
I went to a cardiologist, a hematologist, a gastroenterologist. I had CAT scans and ultrasounds, and finally in November of that year, they fully diagnosed me with cirrhosis of the liver.
And I was talking to the doctor, and he said to me, you need to get your affairs in order. You need to talk to your family. Your wife has days to live. Only thing that I knew is I have days to find a way to keep her alive.
You know, Mike was very, very much a giver all his life. And, you know, Casey said it the other day, she's like, Dad kept giving even when death, you know, he still gives.
Grandpa was very sweet to give some liver, and her liver wasn't working well. That's why he did it. That was very kind.
I just remember before I even had left the hospital, I promised to myself that I was going to search out this family and let them know how much I appreciated the gift of life.
When I got the letter, I was deeply touched, very emotional, very well said, and to the point where I went to work and showing everybody this letter. I'm like, you gotta read this letter. And I was very touched to how she wrote it. She was very sensitive to our loss. It sounds like they have a lot in common in terms of family. You know, I've gathered that she really is full of love with her family. They're her world. And that was Mike. He was a good dad. And one story I tell people often is, I'll never forget, we were dating and he had the girls and they were going for picture day, and he put their hair up in curlers with dippity-doo so that they'd have beautiful curly hair for their, I don't know, it was a preschool picture or something like that. And I just thought that was the cutest thing. You know, he loved being a father.
The fact that I'm still here and I was able to witness the birth of my recent grandson, everything in your life changes. You never look at anything again. Everything is different, and you're just so thankful. The easiest words will be thank you. The hardest words will be expressing how much we thank them. I will never find the right words, never, to thank you for that decision.
We are happy that she's here on this earth. It's this weird paradigm that you kind of have to shift your mindset. But the reality is that there could have been 2 people deceased, and we only have one. And I'm happy that at least one person was able to get a better life out of this.